Alright, what is going on, guys? So, I'm back from Comic-Con, from Summoner Showdown, from, the convention, from everything. And so, the showdown is over, and I haven't made a video talking about what happened or my thoughts or anything, so that's going to be today's video. So, I ended up placing 4th overall out of 27 people that were selected. We won our week, we made it to the top 9, and we ended up placing 4th. So, I'm going to go over what happened, how that happened, what I would have done differently if I could go back in time, the reasoning for everything, why I did what I did, the choices I made, and yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Pretty much everything from my point of view, my perspective of how it happened to me through my eyes. And this video is to not make excuses or anything like that. I want to show you guys, from my perspective, what happened to me, how I also feel about it, but if I could go back, what I would change, what I would do differently. And, hopefully there is a Summoner Showdown 2 next year, and hopefully, we get invited again. So, yeah, so basically, alright, so let me break it down before the showdown started. So, after I won my week number 9, we were at the Marvel headquarters, and after we were leaving, you were talking to some of the Marvel guys there, and so I'm like, alright, so the finals, how is it gonna work? I'm in it now, give me something. I gotta start thinking, I gotta start mentally planning what I'm gonna be doing, what's the challenge. We can't tell you. I'm like, give me something, give me anything. We can't tell you. You talk to Kabam if you want to know. We're not allowed to tell you any details. I'm like, okay. So then I get invited. So basically, there's a Discord for everyone in the tournament, the 27 people plus people from Kabam, right? And after I won my week, I was invited to another part of the Discord that's for the semifinalists. So there's, obviously everyone else who has won their week. So yeah, I'm going through that chat, catching up on what's been going on, and we have no idea what's going on. All we know is that it's going to be on Friday, the Summoner Showdown, and what time we have to be there for. So as time goes on, there's no details, nothing. They finally make a post about the Summoner Showdown, which I made a video on, and it basically just saying that there's 2 challenges, and that 6 people will get eliminated after the first challenge. The top 3 will go to the final challenge, and that's it. That's all we know. We don't actually know what the challenges are or anything. So, I don't know, man. And of course, after I won my week 9, I was randomly selected to go first for this. So that means I have to go first in front of everyone, and as so far we don't know what the challenge is going to be, right? So that really sucks. Going first really sucks. So we get there, we get to Comic-Con, day 1, day 2 is Friday. We get there, get to the Kabam booth, or the Marvel booth, and, I went in line, did a run on Man Thing with Human Torch. I put up the number 1 time. It was crazy, it was great. I got back in line to do another run, and then they called me, they're like, oh, we got to go meet for the tournament. So I'm like, oh, okay. So we all get together, right, the 9 winners of our weeks, and then the people from Marvel come, and so we're talking. It's like less than 30 minutes before the tournament starts, and so they're going over how it's going to work and everything, and I'm like, all right, so what's the challenge? What's going on? They're like, we can't tell you. I'm like, dude, it starts in less than 30 minutes, give me something. Sorry, we can't tell you. And when they're done talking, they're like, so any questions aside from what the challenge is going to be? Nope, I got no questions. So then we go to the Marvel booth, or the Marvel stage, sorry. We go backstage, put our backpacks and stuff down, and we're just waiting in there, put our passes, take off our passes and everything. We're all just waiting there talking, and we still don't know what it is, man. We have no idea what it is. So it's like, all right, it starts in less than, around 2 minutes. So we all go out, line up by the Marvel stage. So here's the Marvel stage. And so we're all lined up, and they show on screen here, so they show, it's a Hyperion. So they show this on screen. I'm on the right side here of the screen, and we're all lined up, right? And I'm at the back of the line, and I'm kind of I'm horizontally with the screen, so I'm trying to look like this. I can't see it. I can see it's Hyperion. I'm like, okay, Hyperion, but I can't really see the nodes. And Yi was more close to the front line. I'm like, yo, what are the nodes? He's like, improved power gain, but he didn't say how much. So I'm like, oh, okay, improved power gain. I'm like, what else? I think I heard limber, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't read what the nodes were, so I didn't really know. And then by the time I got around to go up to the stage, they took that off. So it was so I didn't really know. So they put me here. And they're like, all right, have a seat. And then I tried to just go in to like look at the fight, and they cover it. They're like, wait, you'll have 30 seconds. That's it, man. Everybody gets 30 seconds to pick what they're gonna do. And again, I have to go first, so they won't even let me see it. They're like, wait until we start your 30 seconds. Like, dude, if you're gonna make me go first, at least give me a minute, dude. I have to decipher a whole fight, plan out this entire thing, who I'm gonna use, what strategy I'm gonna use, go through everything in 30 seconds. Like, at least give me a minute if I gotta go first. Like, come on, man. Like, for my Maestro week, you know, I was using Spider-Gwen. I had that whole fight planned, dude. I would go to bed thinking about, like, the first 10 seconds of the fight, how exactly I would do everything. Like, I mentally planned the crap out of that fight. You know, I was ready. Here, I got 30 seconds. So, you know, they're covering. They're like, all right, go. Pick the champ, right? So, I'm going in, and Dave said, he said Doc Ock. He said Symbiote Supreme. And, you know, for me, I don't have Magic. You know, Magic obviously came to mind when I was Hyperion. But I heard Dave say Doc Ock, and I'm like, you know, I'm comfortable with Doc. And I'm comfortable with Doc Ock because of this. This is a screenshot from one of my old videos. You can see right here, this is a Hyperion Map 6 boss. 141 hits. Took me like 2.5 minutes. And look at my health. 99%. Dude, like, this here, look at the date. This is 2017. That's almost 2 years ago, though. Like, it's been a while since I've done this fight, but I used to do it with Doc Ock, and I'm comfortable using Doc Ock. So that's why I was like, you know, Doc Ock, okay. And again, with improved power gain, Doc Ock's really good for improved power gain, right? But again, I didn't know how much it was. I thought it was like 100, maybe 150. So I was thinking, that's why I was really thinking Doc Ock, and like I said, I'm comfortable with him. But you know, I'm also really comfortable with some Supreme, but I didn't think he'd be that good with improved power gain, so I didn't know. So, you know, I was originally leaning towards Doc Ock, so that's why I selected him, and I went in with him to begin with, right? But I wasn't sure, so I go find Doc Ock, and I want to just get in real quick, read the nodes, because like I said, I didn't really get to see them when they were on the screen, and so I go up. And I go up here just to read them, and then watch here. Yo, they cover the phone, man. They're like, wait, we gotta count you down. And I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to read. I'm just trying to read the nodes real quick here. Dude, I gotta figure this out, right? And I'm reading the nodes, and I see, okay, 50% improved power gain, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should bring some Supreme, like. I'm really thinking now, like, I don't know, but then I hear 8, 7, 6, and I'm like, wait, my time is up already. I won't. Can I switch? Like, in my head, I'm like, can I switch champions? Like, can I? What happens if I go to switch champions and they finish counting down? Do I get disqualified? Like, is Marvel gonna get pissed at me? Like. I don't know, like, at this point, man, like, I don't know if I was going to be locked in with Doc Ock, but they start counting me down, and I'm like, I guess I'm committed. So I go in with Doc Ock. And like I said, I used to do this fight, man. So, you know, start the fight here, I'm trying to get him, he gets power locked real quick, because that's what Doc Ock does. And my plan is to get to a special 3. Get to a special 3, and then he is locked down. Just keep using special 1s, and it's easy once I get to that point in the fight, right? Right here, I don't know what the cameraman was doing. He was focused on me. It doesn't last for too much longer. We get back to the fight. And this Hyperion won't throw a special, man. He just did not throw a special. I'm trying to bait him out here. I left myself so open that I got hit by a combo. And then I go for throw my special 2 here to try to extend my power lock, and it wore off. Because, again, I have not used Doc Ock in a while, and I eat an L3. And, man, right here, as he was using the L3... I felt so embarrassed. I felt like so much embarrassment coming on. I thought I was dead. I thought I was toast, man. Like, I was like, in my head, I'm like, as soon as he uses especially, I'm like, dude, I just lost this whole thing. This is so embarrassing. I just lost this whole thing in front of thousands of people. This is terrible. What am I doing? Why did I use Doc Ock? I was, dude, like, I was so, oh my god, I felt like such an idiot. And then I hear Dave say, he's gonna survive this, and I'm looking at the damage, I'm like, oh my god, I'm alive. Okay, there's still a chance here, dude. There's still a chance. So I'm like, all right, I got to get to my special 3. I got to get to my special 3. We've already wasted a minute. This is not good, man. I just need to get to my special 3, and then I can really start locking this fight down. And, again, he's just not throwing his specials, dude. He will not throw a special for me. So I get him power locked. Now I get off my special 3. Now I'm safe. It doesn't matter if he wants to throw his specials or not now, because he'll be having an extremely long power lock, and I'll easily be able to keep that up. But, like, he just would not throw a special, man. The AI would just not throw it for me. And right here, I get hit by a little combo. And now I have 7% health left. Get a nice little intercept there. Drop the L1. Again, he's not throwing his special. I just want to bait this out so I can just start intercepting. I have 7% health left, man. At this point, it's if I make a mistake, I'm dead. So I have less than a minute and a half to do over like 70% health. But now I got it. I got this fight where I wanted it. This was the rhythm that I still remember. I still remember the timing on the intercepts here. When Hyperion's gonna dash, when to intercept him. I still got this down. The muscle memory really kicked in once I got here. But the start of the fight was just, I don't know, man. If they would, that was kind of like my warm up. You know, like in the Summoner Showdown in the initial weeks, they gave us a minute warm up first. You know, maybe if I had, like, before I got him power locked, that was kind of my warm up, right? Like, I didn't get one. Didn't really get a feel for this fight. But yeah, now at this point, man, we got him locked in the corner, and again, this is the rhythm I know. I remember it, and yeah, this is easy now. This is just locked down, intercepting him. No problem, man. And dude, the crazy thing is, once I got to this point, the crowd was just going nuts. I heard Beezy like, "Let's go, Legs!" Like, he was just screaming, man. The whole crowd going nuts once I started intercepting him and locking him in the corner. Because this was an insane comeback, man. An absolutely crazy comeback. It was so crazy. I go for my special 2 here to go for some big damage. We got 10 seconds left. Got him down to 7%. Nailed another intercept here. Back off. Go for another intercept. Hit it. Get to another L2. Drop it on him. 2 seconds left, and we get the kill, man. Just absolutely insane. Everyone was going crazy on stage. The commentator, they're jumping around, man. And me, I was just like, I was hyped, but I was like, dude, what just happened? Holy crap, man. That was insane. Like, oh, dude. Everyone was just going nuts. The crowd was going nuts. It was so hyped, man. It was awesome. I was like, thank God I didn't die. Thank God I finished the fight. But I was not feeling confident in that time, man. Because if 3 people just kill him, because I pretty much was at the point of timing out. If 3 people just kill him, I don't make it to the finals. So it was bad. And one thing to note, man, is that actually this Hyperion here has more health than the one here. And we also, this is with a rank 4 Doc Ock. This is a rank 5 Doc Ock. But this is also with masteries, not suicides, but it is with masteries. But like, if we would have started this fight better, we maybe could have got it done in 2 minutes, maybe. We wasted so much time at the start because him not throwing specials, eating an L3 from him, and yeah, so that was the time, man. And I was, you know, I was really glad that I didn't die, but at the same time, when I walked off stage, I was not feeling confident, man. I was really not feeling confident because at this point I have to rely on people not beating him. That's what I have to rely on. I hate relying on that. I hate going first. I love going last because then I know what I got to do. Once I know what I got to do, man, I'll do it. But going first, oh man. And the whole time sitting off stage, watching other people go, I'm like, dude, I wish I could just go again and use someone else. Like, really thinking about it after I got off stage, I was like, dude, I should have used Clairvoyant. That's who I should have used, man. I was debating on using her, but again, I didn't have time to really make a decision. So yeah, but Clairvoyant, dude, I just wish I could have went again. If I used Clairvoyant, man, you can nullify his power gain, so you won't have to worry about that. And you use an L2, you power steal, you're going to be power stealing so much because he's going to have so much power. And you can literally, I'm sure you'd just be cycling those L2s like crazy. Dude, I wish I would have used her. One of the reasons I didn't was because, like, there's no suicides here, and I usually use her with suicides. So I didn't use her. And then so DT goes next, and I'm just like, I have to watch everyone else go and just pray to God that only 2 people beat me, and not a third. Because if a third does, then I'm out. And so DT goes for Magic, and he has a bit of a rough fight. He gets hit quite a bit. But, he's locking Hyperion down. Magic, definitely probably a better option than Doc Ock for speed. Doc Ock's a little safer, I'd say. But this is about speed, man. And, yeah, Magic definitely faster. And right here, man, he takes a combo. He has 5% health left, dude. At this point, I was like, come on, Hyperion, hit him one more time. Because, like, I obviously want everyone else to do good, but at the same time, man, if everyone kills him, then I don't make it to finals. That's the only hope I have. I'm like, just get hit one more time. He's at 4% health right here, right? Hyperion's almost dead though, and he hits a nice little light intercept there. And right here, he takes a blocked hit. He has 1% health left. I'm like, come on, Hyperion, one more blocked hit, man. He drops an L2. And Hyperion doesn't fall for the intercept. He goes in, but then he intercepts with the L1, and he finishes the fight, man. And his Magic has 0.54% health left. 0.54%. And at this point, I'm like, that's not good. That's not good, because Invincible still has to go. That guy is an absolute god. So there's no way Invincible dies to this Hyperion. There's no way he's going to die. I know he's not going to die to this. So he has a guaranteed spot pretty much. And Yeet still has to go. And dude, this challenge was like tailored for Yeet, dude. Yeet is a Magic player. I've seen him in person fight a bunch of Hyperions. Like, he knows how to fight Hyperion. He knows how to use Magic. He's so good with her. So like, yeah, he's going to make it too. So at this point, I'm like, yeah, there's really no hope left at this point. A couple more people go. And they don't make it. Hyperion claims a lot of victims. He killed Miss Insomnia, and then Pete here gets super unlucky with Sim Supreme. He dies. I felt really bad for Pete here. And then I think Vince went next, and yeah, dude, Vince absolutely killed it with Magic. There's no doubt in my mind that he was gonna die there. I knew he'd kill Hyperion. So yeah. So at this point, if one more person beats Hyperion, I'm out. And so yeah, who went next? Yeet goes next here. And like I said, dude, Yeet is like one of the best Magic players that I know. Yeet absolutely slaughters the fight. He finishes with 98% health left. And as soon as Yeet won, I'm like, that's it. I'm out, dude. Like, that really sucks. And then I thought about it. And I was like, well, there's still like a shimmer of hope, man. I thought about it like this. They've really been hyping up the beef between me and Yeet. It's funny how much they hyped it up. And I was like, maybe, just maybe, they'll make it top 4 so that me and Yeet can face off in the final. I was like, it was a total long shot, but my brain's just scratching for anything at this point, And so we get to the end, and so everybody else died to Hyperion, and they get down to it, and then they just say Invincible, Yeet, and DT in the finals. Like, yeah, all right. It was a long shot. Like, I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. I didn't think they'd actually make it top 4. Just a total long shot that I maybe sort of thought of. And then all these guys fight the Collector, and it was kind of sketchy because when after Yeet went. Or like as he was going, they said that if nobody kills the Collector, they'll all go again, and it'll just be by whoever does enough damage. And then I started talking to Pete. I was like, oh, they're going to do it that way. And then Yeet was next to me. I was like, dude, okay, you get to go again. Like, who are you going to bring in? And we're talking about who he's going to use. And then apparently they're like, oh, no, sorry, we didn't mean to say that. Like, no, it's just whoever does the most damage, if no one kills them, just wins. Nope, they don't get to go again. So me and Yeet were kind of confused when at the end... when DT won, DT was celebrating here, and we were kind of confused. Like, wait, I thought you got to go again. But, yeah, Invincible... I was talking to Vince after, and he said the reason... Like, dude, I thought when it was the Collector, I thought if anyone... I thought Invincible might solo it, dude, because, he has a video literally soloing the Collector with Voodoo. But I was talking to him after, and he said he was focused on the collector's health. That's what he was watching the whole time. You know, he didn't realize like how much block damage he was really taking, and he was just focusing on the health. All he was trying to do was do more damage than DT was, and that kind of screwed Vince up. So yeah, I kind of felt bad for him there. But yeah, DT won. Congrats to him, man. It was crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy. But what the real kicker after all this was at the end. Once the tournament ended, I obviously was feeling a bit down because I didn't even make it to the final. What I really wanted was just to make it to the finals, to give it a shot, because I had a feeling it was going to be the collector. We haven't seen the collector in a while, but it was really when Kabam made a patch note post in the last update. It said, we're fixing the collector special 3 to kill. It'll kill no matter what. You can't get around it because it was bugged. And as soon as I read that, I'm like, dude, that's the final boss for the showdown. I was thinking the collector, but as soon as I read that, I was like, dude, it's totally gonna be the collector. Because why would you leave something like that bugged for 2 years and then just randomly fix it? They're gonna fix it because he's coming back. So I'd been practicing against the collector for like the last week. I was looking up on YouTube how to dex his specials. I've been practicing evading those specials, and I've been getting kind of good at it. If I made it to the finals, man, I would have used Stark Spidey, and I would have just tried to do as much damage as possible. And yeah, but we didn't make it. So I was, afterwards, I was a little depressed, right? We didn't win. I didn't even make it to the finals. So I just went back to the Marvel stage to grab my stuff. I just wanted to go for a little walk, collect my thoughts, think about what just happened. Because I was also on the leaderboard for the other tournament, so I was going to go see if I was still on the leaderboard over there. I just didn't feel like really talking to a whole bunch of people afterwards. I just wanted to collect my thoughts, really think about what happened, what I could have done differently. Wish I had a time machine. Wish I didn't go first. Wish I didn't use Doc Ock. So many things was going through my head. And so I go to grab my bag from behind the Marvel stage, right? And this girl from that works for Marvel, we met her when we did the week 9 of Summoner Showdown. She goes to me like, hey, you did a really good job. That was a crazy comeback and everything. And she's like, right before the finals, we were debating making it, including you, to make it top 4 because you're the only other person that killed the Hyperion. But we decided not to. And I was like, dude, like I thought of that as like, I didn't think for that. I thought it was like gonna be because like me and Eats beef, but that's true. Like I was the only other person that actually killed the Hyperion boss. But then it's like, why did you tell me that? Like now I gotta live with that, knowing. But like, we decided not to because we just didn't have enough time. I think that's what she said. That's why they decided not to. And that's also why everyone only had like 30 seconds to pick a champion, because they didn't have a lot of time, I guess. But if they don't have a lot of time, give us some details before so we can think about who we're going to use. But man, that's the real kicker. Just now I have to live with that. Just thinking about that. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on the tournament. Massive shout out to Marvel, Kabam, for including me. I'm really thankful for being a part of it. It's a crazy experience. I really hope that if there is a Summoner Showdown 2, I do get an invite, man. I want another shot. I want some redemption, a chance at it. Massive shout out to DT for placing first, dude. You killed it, man. Very skilled player. And Vince placed in second. Dude, meeting M. Vince was an absolute honor and a pleasure. The guy is awesome. The night that this was on Friday, so Friday night, me and him just got drunk together, man. We said we were drowning our sorrows because we were both a little in the dumps, down in the dumps about losing. So yeah, it was good drinking with him afterwards. And yeah, massive shout out to Yeet placing number 3. He beat me. Yeah, he killed it with magic. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the tournament, why I chose Doc Ock. If I could go back and pick someone else, I absolutely would. I'd pick a Mystic champ, either Magic, Sim Supreme, or Clairvoyant. I think I'd go for Clairvoyant. Sim Supreme, maybe. Pete got really unlucky with him. I think he could work. Pete just got super duper unlucky, not getting any staggers. But yeah, Doc Ock, he just wasn't fast enough. And I also had a really bad start. Because like I said, I haven't really used Doc Ock in it's been over a year since I've seriously used Doc Ock, especially in a fight like that. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all for your support who cheered for me. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully hopefully there's another one, and hopefully we can invite. And yeah, dude, I'm really excited for the more esports of this game. It's really cool. I feel like we're quite a ways from where we need to get it, though. I feel like tournaments for this game could be definitely formatted differently. Because, if you really think about it, in this entire tournament, like the whole Summoner Showdown, I did a total of... I defeated my show in 1:09, and I did this fight in 2:55. So that's like about 4 minutes. So yeah, in total, I did like 4 minutes of fighting in this tournament. Like that's, if you think of like any other game, the amount of time you play in a tournament is a lot more than 4 minutes. Like there just needs to be a lot more, because anything can happen in a 3-minute fight. So I feel like there just needs to be more fights. More selection, more, maybe bring synergies, maybe let the players make a mastery set. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas. Maybe I'll say that for another video. But I just feel like it's a great start, but there's so much more where we could take this thing. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts on that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the tournament, guys. Hope you did enjoy. Again, this was just from my perspective, not trying to make excuses or anything like that. Although going first did suck, and everybody told me that. Like, dude, if you didn't go first, I don't know. But crazy recovery and everything. It was a fun time. The crowd was hyped, and that made me feel pretty good. But that's gonna do it. Drop a like if you did enjoy, guys. Subscribe for some more content. Master shout out to everyone. DT, Yeet, and Vince. You guys placed top 3, killed it. Placed 4th. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.